What's up, everybody? Something different today. Just a little watch along. Maybe it'll bring a little luck, a little change in atmosphere for this team. I thank you if you're joining in. Hopefully, we can enjoy this game together. You want to comment, talk about things, feel free. We'll just be watching and enjoying together. Little change in the lineup today. Eddie Yaman starting at first base. Zach Cowan on the mound to start the game. Which a lot of us, we wasn't sure if we was going to see Cooper Moore or not this weekend. I wouldn't expect to see him out the bullpen, but maybe an inning or two in the game. Zach Cowan on the mound. We've been calling for Zach Cowan to step into this position since the Cooper Moore injury. So we'll see how long he can go today. If you don't have one, little shout out, Paul Jarrett, Mr. Jim Cross, and off the bench, Jesus One Apparel. If you want one, go to their pages, get you one. I was thankful enough to be gifted one from Paul, but also bought one as well, waiting for it to come in. Great things both of them men are doing. So here we go. First pitch on the way. Strike by Zach Cowan. If you're watching, let me know, is the sound good? Can you hear the TV in the background? I'm not sure. This is all new for me, so. Well, thank you. Had to get this. Zach Cowan with a little pause in his delivery. Something he does from time to time, just to throw the hitter's concentration off, to throw the hitter's timing off. And it seems to work a lot. Ground ball. Milam at shortstop. Throw over the Yaman. One away. One down. Very, very dangerous hitter for Texas A&M, Caden Sorrell. He hasn't had a big weekend. He's got hits. He's been on base, but nothing really hurt so far this weekend. Knock on wood. We'll see. But he's been kept in check pretty much the weekend. And that's big because he's batting .368 on the year, 17 home runs, 58 RBIs. Pop up. Left field. Stanny. Ball falls. That's a tough play, though. Going into the net. Stanny and Pearson going at it. Would like to see the catch made, but also a tough play. Two one count. Oh, if you're not following Paul Jarrett, walk it off tall, pick to click. You still have time. You have until LSU steps into the box at the bottom of the first to get your pick in on who you think will hit the first home run of the game for LSU. I not really eligible to win because I'm part of the video for it. Not today, but usually. And as I say it, I jinx it. Knocking on wood didn't help. Caden Sorrell hits a home run. That's my fault. Full blame. I jinxed him. But back to what I was talking about. If you haven't got your pick in for who's going to hit the first home run, you still have time. You can win cool prizes. Like I said, I haven't won personally. Miss Tiger Joker has. You have Gauge Jump sign card. And the most recent one, Friday night, Alex Bregman signed program. Paul Jarrett doing some amazing things. So you still have time to get it in. Yeah, that home run's on me. Totally jinxed it. Now, Chris Hakopian. I just want to talk about this guy real quick. Friday night, took a fastball to the face. Left the game in the dugout. Looked very, very bad. Sitting in the stadium Friday night, you could hear it. You could hear the ball hit his face. And he comes out to yesterday, and he's back in the lineup. Not only is he back in the lineup, but he has on his helmet white tape with John 3:16 written on it, knowing that helmet, his face is going to be, very, very popular thing, going to show it on the cast. And he uses that opportunity to advertise for Jesus. Amazing things. I am definitely a fan of his now. Even though he's a Texas A&M Aggie, we all cheer for one person, Jesus Christ. So we have 1-0, top of the first, 1 out, 3-2 count. Ooh, close pitch, ball 4. And that's not, Zach Cowan is not one to walk many batters on the year. It's only his 4th walk on the year. That's amazing. 4 walks in 20 innings. Texas A&M team offense is very, very dangerous. Came into this series knowing that. And all they've done so far is put up double-digit hits in back-to-back games. A pitch. 0-2 count, runner at first, one out. Attaboy. Strikeout. 2 away. Great changeup by Zach Cowan. The pitch. Oh, 2 count. Ball high. Zach Cowan sitting at 22 pitches so far in the first inning. Runner on, 2 outs, 1-0 score. One-two pitch, foul ball. If you're watching, feel free to comment, questions, rants, talk about the game, whatever you want. Interaction. Two count. Ground ball, shortstop. Go to second base. 3-way. Tigers coming to the bat. Bottom of the first. So if you haven't got that pick to click in, you got about 2 minutes to get it in. Bottom of the first. I think we got Milam, Aaron Beatty, Curiel up to bat. Little change in the lineup. Jake Brown down to the cleanup spot. My pick to click for the day is Jake Brown, so I see him busting out today. Brown delivers in Sunday goals, so hopefully that comes true today. Would love to see a big first inning from the Tigers here. Let's see. Texas A&M is throwing today. Definitely have a change in wind today. The wind's blowing in. It was blowing in slightly last night, but the humidity just made the ball not carry last night. Weston Moss for A&M. He's 3-2 on the year with a 6.69 ERA. 35 Ks and 13 walks in 36 innings. Pretty high ERA. So hopefully the Tigers can put together a few things. Oh, 1-1 count on Milam. Milam's had a big weekend, kind of breaking out a little bit. 2 home runs, double for sure. Been a bright spot for this offense this weekend. Blow it out, blow it out, blow it out, blow it out. Ball out of play. That wind took that ball. Normal day, that's probably caught, but wind aided a foul ball right there. One, two count. And Milam sends one shot right at the left fielder. Hit the ball hard. It's right at him. He's had a lot of that this year. Hard hits right at somebody. Cade Aaron Beatty up to bat. Beatty's also had a pretty good weekend. Oh, you got to check that. That's a pet peeve of mine. On a check swing and they don't check the base umpire. I understand you think you can tell, but get help. One, two count for Beatty here. Two. Good take. Two count. Bottom of the first. Ooh, inside. 3-2. Beatty working the count here. Full count delivery. Right down the middle. Strike 3. Fastball right down the middle. 2 down. Derek Curiel up to bat. Derek Curiel late on the fastball. That's outside. 0-2 count. 2 outs. Foul ball. I may be extremely biased here, but LSU Sunday Gold's best uniform in college baseball. Like I said, maybe biased, but that's me. Bounce back to the pitcher. 3 down. Going to the second. Jordan Wilson coming up to bat. He's been very, very dangerous this weekend. True freshman, I might add to. I was talking to some Texas A&M fans yesterday and said that, I asked him, how does he make it to campus? And they said he really wasn't recruited highly as a baseball player. He was recruited as a football player to TCU as a quarterback. Also said he didn't bat much earlier on in the year in non-conference. But since the SEC play has picked up, I think he has 9 home runs on the year now. Let's check some scores around the country. Tennessee up 5-1 on Ole Miss, trying to avoid the sweep. Mississippi State up 2-0 on South Carolina, going for the sweep. Texas and Alabama, scoreless. Texas going for the sweep. Sorry about that. Top of the second, Zach Cowan still out there. I don't know where that ball missed, but it is now 2-0 count. Foul ball, 2-1. 2-1, Buntley, foul ball. That's something I wish LSU would do a lot more of, bunting. I know it's not, a stickler in Jay Johnson offense, but it works. It works, especially with the shift on against you. Lay a bunt down. Texas A&M's done a good job this weekend of keeping that third baseman over on the left side with less than 2 strikes, but put the ball in play. Make the defense make a play. Put pressure on the defense. Now, I'm not looking to bunt as much as Kentucky does, but bunting works. Foul ball, 3-2 count. Cowan sitting at 31 pitches, top of the second. I wouldn't expect him to go, more than 3 innings, maybe 4. So pitch count really won't be an issue today. Another walk. That's 2 walks for Cowan, who came into the game with only 3 on the season. Leadoff walk. Know anything about baseball? Leadoff walks come around to score way more times than they don't. Dangerous. Wilson up the plate. Good changeup. That Zach Cowan changeup is just very, very. If it's on, it's almost unhittable. Wilson does have 2 home runs on the year, both on breaking balls. So his last 15 games, he has 7 home runs on the year. On the last 15 games, sorry. Last 15 games, 7 home runs. 2-1 count. Run on first, nobody out. Ooh, pop up. Wynn's going to take it. Now, Wynn just pushing them balls out of play. On a normal day, that's a pop up to left field, but the Wynn takes it into the net. Two count here. Ground ball, runner going. Milam makes the play. Got 1 out. Runner does move over the second base on a hit and run, pretty much. Milam came all the way across to second base position on the grass to make the play. Brings up A&M catcher Bear Harrison to the plate. He's batting .261, which coming into Friday, he was the lowest in batting average on the team at .261. And a wild pitch. Wild pitch. Runner on third. 1 out. And all weekend long, Texas A&M has done a great job of getting that run home from third with less than 2 outs. 59 wild pitches on the year. That's 20 more than any other SEC team. 59. Good pitch. Good pitch. See if Cowan can get out of this. Ooh, foul ball, hard hit foul ball. Milam. So LSU didn't have the infield in. Milam kind of motioned to the dugout that he wanted to play in. Now the infield is in with 2 strikes. Try to cut the run off at home. 2-2 count. Two count. Runner at third. 1 out. And fly ball gets the run in. The little things to score runs in baseball games, something that LSU has struggled majorly with this year. Texas A&M up 2-0 in the second. For the third game of the series, we are down early. Hard ball. The wind's going to keep that one in the yard. Fly ball to Stanley. Normal day, that ball's in the stands. So, as we said, leadoff walk comes around to score more times than it doesn't. And there's another example of it. Friday night, you had a leadoff walk twice, and the run came around to score twice. That's 1-for-1 for today for Texas A&M. Going to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Texas A&M. If you are watching this, share, get some people in here. You know, I'd love to have people in the comments. Showing highlights of LSU's 8th national championship last year right now. Jake Brown up to bat. Let's go, Brown. Again, he rarely sees first pitch fastball. 311 on the year with 16 home runs. He's 1 for 9 on the weekend with a single. I don't want to say he's struggling right now. He's not getting pitched to. And as much as the shift does not work for LSU, it works against him. Jake Brown just hits a ball on a line to the 5 hole where the shifted third baseman is just standing. Another hard hit ball right at somebody. Brings to the plate Omar Cerna. Ball looked low, but called a strike count. Oh, Coyote operator. Jared here. Just turned the game on. What did he miss? Missed a first inning home run by Caden Sorrell. After me personally saying that LSU kept him in check all weekend long. So I jinxed him. He gets the first inning home run. After a fly ball to left field on a normal day is a catchable ball, but with the wind blowing the way it is today, pushes it out of play. So yeah, that's on me. And then we had a walk in the second inning to lead off the inning. Move the runner over. John Pearson with a right. Another hard hit ball right at somebody. John Pearson hit that ball. Had to be 100 off the bat. Right at the second baseman who is shifted over. And double play to end the inning. Yeah, Jared, another leadoff runner score is killing us. Exactly. Leadoff walk scores without even a hit in the inning. Leadoff walk, runner moves over on a ground ball to second base and moves over on the wild pitch, scores on a sac fly. The little things that win you baseball games that LSU has struggled with majorly this year. Absolutely. We hit it right at them. That's 2 of them that inning that hard hit line drives right at somebody. Milam led off the game with a hard hit ball right to left field. When you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Can we eliminate the in-game coaching interviews? At least they're doing this one before the inning starts, but 2 times this weekend, Jay Johnson has been on interview and a home run has been hit. Jay talking about it right now. Lead off walk. Good teams are going to find a way to get that runner in, and that's exactly what Texas A&M did. Hurry up and get Jay better get off his interview before Grahovic hits, because he's hit one already this weekend while Jay was on interview. And a base hit. Just eliminate the in-game interviews. You can tell Jay didn't want to do it. You can absolutely tell. Can they say no? Like, do they have to, or is it within the ESPN contract that they have to do the interview? $109 off the bat. One on, nobody out. Top of the third. Another hard hit ball. Jake Brown makes the catch. Runner returns to first. One down. It's a big out right there. Another hard hit ball, though. Chris Hakopian up to the plate. He's definitely been big for Texas A&M this weekend. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Jared, reposting. Ooh. Coach pick off at first. Chris Hakopian, the number 6 prospect in the MLB draft, coming up. He's definitely had a big weekend. Another pitch, pretty close. Caught a ball. And he drops another one. Lead off. Runner gets on. Comes around to score. 2-run homer. Texas A&M. 4-0 game. Texas A&M offense is just too good. So that makes it 13 games out of the last 14 games that LSU has been down by 3 runs or more. Ooh, nice play by Yaman. Ooh, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yaman goes into foul territory to make the play. Toss it over the Cowan covering. Hell of a play. That's amazing. They're showing Chris Copian in the dugout right now. After just hitting the home run, and what's he doing? He's reading the Bible. I've never seen that. The man is reading the Bible in the dugout after hitting a 2-run homer. That's amazing. 1-2 count, 2 outs, nobody on. Fly ball, out of play. Third walk of the game for Cowan, who again came into the game with only 3 walks on the year. Jay Johnson making the way out to the bullpen, and that'll be it for Cowan. 60 pitches, 2 2/3, 4 earned runs. Who do we got coming out of the bullpen? Devin Sheeran. Might as well use the big bullets while you can. Let's check and see. What time the girls softball play today? Girls softball going for the sweep. Oh, they're playing right now. Let's see what the score is. Oh, we're down 2-0. Now tied up 2-2 against Ole Miss. LSU girls going for the sweep of Ole Miss this weekend. 2-2 game. LSU girls 2-2 in the bottom of the second. Ooh, strikeout, safe. And then runner's going to score for the girls softball. 2-run score. LSU girls take a 4-2 lead on a strikeout wild pitch. Ball thrown in the right field. That's the kind of things that happen to LSU baseball. And here LSU softball is benefiting from it. So here we go. Top of the third, 2 out, 1 on. Devin Sharon up to pitch. Foul ball. 96 on the gun. Let's see how Devin Sharon performs in this situation. As an end of the game closer mentality person coming into a 4-0 game in the third. Definitely not affecting the velocity for sure. Hitting 96. But if you know anything about baseball, you know a closer's mentality coming into the game is different when it's a non-save situation. But I agree with putting him in. You know, you can't let this game. It's already at 4-0, and the way our offense has been hitting the ball, you don't want to let it grow anymore. $97 on the black. Definitely not affecting the velocity. $23-17 on the year. Worst record through 40 games since 2007, which was Paul Mainieri's first year. Wow. Worst record 40 games in since 2007. Yaman turning into a catcher to block the ball up at first base. I mean, the good news is we're only in the third. The bad news is that this weekend, the offense has struggled majorly. Strike three, 97. Sharon comes in and gets you out of the inning. I do know that the last 3 Sundays, LSU has been able to come back from down big. So we'll see. I mean, like I said, we're only in the third. We still have 7 at bats. So we'll see if this team has any fight today like they have the last 3 Sundays. And if the pitching staff can hold you at a 4-run deficit. I'll be Let's see who we got all leading off the bottom of third. Should be Stanny. Nope, Yaman, Stanny, and Simpson up to bat. Or Yaman, Simpson, and Stanny. I'm not quite sure of the order. As old Zach Nunez says, the Yaminator up to bat. Good take. 1-1 count. Yaman batting .333 on the year. In his opportunity that he has been given. I'm sorry. Straight 3. Yaman goes down, swinging, 1 down. Braden Simpson up to bat. I'll say I'm ready for Dardar to get back healthy. Back at second base. That's a kid right there that just loves playing for LSU. I actually got a chance to talk to Dardar yesterday before the game. And as of yesterday, he was not cleared to play the field. He was cleared to DH or pitch hit, but not play the field. So looking forward to him getting back on the field at some point. Two count. Braden Simpson up to the plate. Braden Simpson, foul ball. Battling at the plate. So far in the third, A&M pitcher sitting at 33 pitches. LSU with the third longest active streak of making the NCAA. Oh, that's pitches low. That's a low. I mean, two strikes. You got to swing the bat, but that ball's low. But yeah, LSU with the third longest active streak of making the postseason. Absolutely low. That ball ain't at the knees. Two out. Chris Stanfield up to the plate. When you're around the zone like the A&M pitcher is, you get the benefit of that call. Yes, it was low, but being around the plate, you get that call. Stanny swings to a fastball, 1-2 count. Same pitch. That's the same pitch that was just called a strike on Yaman. Called a ball. I'm glad he didn't call it a strike, but that's the same pitch. Stanny working the count full, 3-2. Three, two, ball four. 2-out walk, bringing up Stephen Milam back to the top of the lineup. See if we can get a little 2-out rally going here. Good at bat for Stanny. We can get the flowers too. Chris Stanfield's been playing through so many injuries this year, and he's out there every game giving you everything he has. That says a lot. It says a lot about him as a player, his love for the university, all that. 2-0 count to Milam. Looking for Milam to stay hot here. Good 2-0 swing right there. Foul it off. 2-1 count. Another fouled back. 2-2 count. Showing Milam's 2 home runs from the first 2 games of this series, one from each side of the plate. 2-2 count. Runner at first. Oh, he turns on it. Just foul. Milam is definitely seeing the ball well right now. Putting good swings together. Ooh, good take, good take. 3-2 count. 3-2 count. Professional at bat right here by Milam. Been a privilege watching him play at LSU for the last 3 years. And he pops it up. The wind's going to make trouble. The wind's going to get that trouble. Oh, we have a collision, but the ball is caught. The pitcher makes the catch, colliding with the shortstop. And that is why pitchers do not make that play. But it's made. Could have been a disaster there, but LSU's luck, that don't happen. That happens to LSU. That ball hits the ground. I'm sorry for anybody that heard that. Have kids. They're amazing. Check and see what the old girls are doing here. LSU girls still up 4-2, third inning. Going for the sweep. Oh, 1 count here from Sharon facing Joran Wilson. Power on power here. Paul Jarrett in the chat. What's up, buddy? Big shout out to Paul for yesterday for hosting amazing tailgate. It's more than baseball, and you can hang out and enjoy your time with good people. And that's what was done yesterday. 1-1 count up. Pitch calm failure. Why can't we just put the old 1, 2, 3 down as a catcher anymore? It's so much more simple. I understand you want to try to speed up the game, but with all the malfunctions that happen. Back in my day, you did 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 ball. Yeah, I mean, it's not good, buddy, but I mean, Paul says the season is becoming depressing. Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, nobody wants to sit through the struggles of a season. something like, I don't know if you were watching a little bit ago, and they said this is the worst start record wise since Paul Mainieri's first season. Oh, absolutely. LSU hasn't had the malfunctions as other teams have. I agree. And it's the new age of baseball, you know. Oh, foul tip, strike three. Batter doesn't think so, but guess what? Doesn't matter. Umpire says strike three, strike three. Now, is that a reviewable play? Is the question. He says it tips the bat. We're going to get an umpire conference here. I'm not sure if that's reviewable or not. Batter doesn't seem to think so. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I think it tipped. Paul says it is a reviewable play, so we shall see. But is there any definitive proof that it didn't hit the bat is the question. Yeah, I got you. I understand when you commented it is. But like I said, is there any definitive angle that it can be seen that it hit the bat? We're not going to review it. No, strike three. I mean, from the replay, you can't definitively say it hit it or didn't hit it. I mean, I guess if you could hear it, you could tell, but so LSU gets the strikeout, one down. Good slider. 83-mile-an-hour slider from Sharon. You can throw that after throwing 97 on the black. Just makes you a good pitcher. And come back with 97 on the black after an 83-mile-an-hour slider. I don't think it's possible. Well, I won't say possible, but I don't think it's very likely that Sheeran comes back, even though he still has 2 years of eligibility left after this year. Oh, play by John Pearson. Ball is fumbled. Fumble by John Pearson. That is actually the first error on the weekend by LSU. Paul, you want me to announce, like, say that on here, or is that something from, I guess we can. Paul put it in the chat. So, we got a 2-out base hit right here. Moves the runner over after an error. Runners at first and third, 1 out. Paul with a little information here. He will be doing another tailgate for Florida weekend. Love to see some people out there. Join us. I most probably will be out there. So a little heads up to everyone. You can plan it. And after a big strikeout to start the inning, you get an error by Pearson at third, followed by a bloop single. Put runners at first and third with 1 out. And as we've seen it all weekend long, Texas A&M is very, very good at getting that runner home from third with less than 2 outs. Need a big strikeout here from Sharon. and top of the lineup up for A&M as well. One count. Ooh, high inside fastball gets the swing. Can't believe I'm saying this. Hat tip to the Aggies, man. Absolutely, their offense is dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Now, do they have the pitching to compete? Is the question. I know they look good this weekend against us, but the way we've been struggling offensively, base hit. And as they have all weekend, getting hits with runners in scoring position, getting the run home with less than 2 outs. I mean, that's a good hitter. Gavin Grahovac is an amazing hitter. So, not taking anything away from him. And we got 2 on, 1 out for the best hitter in the lineup, Caden Sorrell, who already has a home run in this game after I jinxed LSU. Good pitch, 96. Unless we get some heroics, I fear this game may end early. Yes, it's not looking good. Same way the last 4 Sundays it went. How you don't get that call? And it makes the strike 3 call earlier in the game a lot worse when you don't call that strike right there. But yeah, like we do have the fear that this game will end early. Can the offense put something together? They haven't all weekend, really. Yeah, we got 10 hits on Friday night, but scattered 10 hits. Does the same offense show up that's been there the last 4 Sundays? Because as of right now, you're getting no hit through 3 innings again for the second Sunday in a row. And last Sunday it took all the way to the 7th before you got the first hit. And we have a 3-1 count to Caden Sorrell. 2 on, 1 out. Ooh, helped you out right there. Ball's moving like crazy at 97. Ball ran like 20 inches right there. That ball is moving. Cerner was lucky to hang on to that ball. 3-2 count. Ooh, get a swing. That's a big strikeout right there, Caden Sorrell. Big strikeout by Sharon. Dangerous hitter. to get the strikeout on right there.
Daddy, my tablet.
I'm sorry, I keep going. I got on mute. A couple kids running in and out. That was Mr. Zach Nunez tuning in. I agree. I mean, it's being an LSU fan this year is not for the faint of heart at all. We're tired. Something we're not used to is struggling LSU baseball. Paul, if you're still watching here, I just got your text, and I appreciate it. I really do. That's doing things that you don't have to do, but it's very, very appreciated. Ooh, Sharon with the big strikeout right there to limit the Dane, and he's fired up. That's a big strikeout. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't say the guy's name right now, huh? But that's a big strikeout to limit to 1 run right there. So how do we? Let me ask you this. We're going to. I asked this earlier for maybe Paul and Zach that wasn't in here, but so they're going to the bottom of the 4th here, and they're going to interview Texas A&M's pitcher from yesterday. Is that something that is in the contract that they have to do that? Because you can tell when Jay Johnson does a mid-game interview, he's not happy about it. Is that something that he has to do, like through ESPN, or can he tell them no? Because 3 times this weekend, Jay's been in interview. Friday night and Saturday, home run was hit, and today a hard hit single. So I'm not sure of it if it's something that he can deny or is it something that he has to do. But Texas A&M is going to be their pitcher from yesterday and not the head coach. So if anyone has an answer for that, please let me know. Zach says, I think so. I think they have to. Jay has always hated it though. Oh yeah, you can tell when he's up there that he's not happy about it. And Paul says, I'm sure the players can say no, or the coach will say you can't interview the players. I understand that. I understand. Like, I know you can't force the player to do it. You can't force the player to do it. I just wasn't sure if the coach was forced to do it. He said, but Jay has allowed the players to interview before. I'm sure Jay is yay or nay on the players. Yeah, I mean, I think they interview. They usually like they'll take the picture from the night before. I had a big game and interview. The coach is forced. Yes, okay. I wasn't sure about that, but you can. Oh my gosh, that ball is low. LSU is definitely getting not great calls right now. I mean, does it have an impact on the game? Not sure, but that's multiple balls that are low that now you put you in an 0-2 count. But yeah, so Paul says the coaches or force. Yes, okay. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was just something through ESPN that they had to do. So didn't know. And Beatty with a shot to right field. The wind knocks it down. Definitely a win, ate it out right there. Normal day, that ball's up against the wall or over. Oh, I remember why Braun isn't starting today. Oh, what's that, Paul? Yaman's at first base today instead of Braun. Paul says he remembers why Braun isn't starting today. The base running mistake. Yeah, I talked about this last night. Actually, asked David on his show about it. From my view yesterday on that play, Josh Jordan had the stop sign up. Now I didn't listen to any post game where Jay mentioned it. I may have missed it. I did ask last night David and Zach about it. From where I was sitting yesterday, Josh Jordan definitely had the stop sign up on that play. Now, the ball is behind Braun. He sees us in the corner. So, I don't know. But Josh Jordan definitely had the stop sign up on that play yesterday. Could that be a factor why he's not playing today? Possibility. Curiel fouls one off, 2-2 count. Checking in, LSU girls definitely trailing now, 5-4 in the fourth inning. From my Curiel foul ball. So Paul says, from my view, Braun didn't pick Jordan up. If I remember correctly, the ball was misplayed and right, and Braun didn't see that. But he definitely needed to pick Josh up. Yeah, like the ball, he definitely makes it. Ain't no doubt about it. He definitely makes it to third. I thought I saw Josh Jordan I saw Josh Jordan throw up the stop sign. I don't know if it was before or after the ball was misplayed. But yeah. Oh, Curiel would have shot another ball knocked down by the wind. Both balls hit this inning. If the wind isn't blowing the way it is, or off the wall, or a home run. You won't convince me differently. But yeah, getting back to this. So like I thought I saw Josh Jordan throw the stop sign up. I could be wrong. I was kind of watching, him, the runner. Ball definitely was bobbled. He definitely should have been at third base on it. Fortunately he did come into score, but could have been a bigger inning with him at third with no outs instead of scoring with one out. Jake Brown with the opposite field shot where they had the shift on, but he puts it through the hole. Absolutely. I seen it last night, and the pitcher on top of the Tiger taking a picture outside of the stadium is embarrassing. And that's 2 times this year. 2 different programs, but the Texas A&M football game and Texas A&M baseball series where they have just embarrassed us. It's not a good look at all. Not a good look at all. So Jake Brown with the first hit of the game in the bottom of the fourth. Third hard hit ball of the inning, but the first one to actually get down. So see if we can Cerner can get a 2-out. A little 2-out something going on here. Got a 2-0 count with a mound visit by the catcher. Hey, let's get back to this. So Texas A&M comes in for your football season and just embarrasses you where the stadium clears out. Texas A&M fans take over Tiger Stadium. It would lead to the firing of Brian Kelly. He did come to the firing of Brian Kelly, which in the long run got LSU football Lane Kiffin. And then last night, opposing pitcher takes a picture riding the Tiger statue outside of the stadium, slap in the face. Absolutely. You can't fault Texas A&M. I mean, they're dominating the series. As an LSU player, as an LSU fan, you have to be embarrassed. Oh, 3-2 count here. Starting up to plate. 3-2. Runner on first. 2 outs. Absolutely, they're in the right to troll you like that. You just, they're dominating you. Foul ball. Good fight by Cerner there. But yeah, they are in the right to troll you. Yeah, I mean, like you said, they dominating you in every fashion of the game this weekend. I don't blame the Texas A&M player one bit. I mean, if LSU would do that to an opposing team after dominating, we'd be happy about it. So you can't get mad when an opposing team does it to you. And Cerner goes down. And pitcher talking. That's got to be a warning at least. I mean, I understand the excitement. So Tigers get one hit in the fourth. Leave a runner stranded. In the skip days, one of the teammates would have gotten the SEC logo tattooed on his back the next day. Leather can be a good ink transfer at 94. Absolutely. Absolutely. Same thing with the bat flips of this year and all the celebration. Back in the day, bat flips wouldn't have worked, but wouldn't have, you bat flip on a pitcher, you're getting drilled the next day. You're getting drilled the next at bat. Now, it's today's world, it's part of the game. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. We all cheered when Seth Dardar did it. I agree. I also like the bat flips. Like I said, you don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. I like it. Paul says he likes it. I agree. Back in the day, you do that to a pitcher, you're going to get drilled. Today's world, not so much. So we go to the fifth, down 5-0. We do have a hit, so that's a plus on the game. That's a beautiful view to watch a game from. If you haven't experienced a baseball game in Alex Box, you're missing out. There's views all throughout the country of mountaintops and other things behind the baseball field. But sitting in Alex Box and looking at Tiger Stadium in the background, especially a night game when it's lit up, is amazing. Looking at the Intimidator in right field, beautiful sights. Maybe a biased opinion there, but it's mine. 97 on the black from Sharon. He hasn't lost his velocity. He's going into his third inning of appearance right here. Paul says now you can go too far with the bat flip. Honestly, Dardar went too far, but bat flips and celebrations are good as long as they aren't crazy. Yeah, I agree. We can all agree that Dardar's bat flip went. It didn't go too far. It went too high. Was a little bit outrageous. I'm not going to complain about it because I'm a fan of LSU. I'm a fan of Dardar. So I'm not going to go too much, against it, but it was a little too high. Even Jay told him, flip it a little lower. He says don't need 3-minute trips around the bay. Absolutely. Bear Jones hitting the walk-off home run at 1:00 in the morning. That's warranted. His run actually means nothing at that point of the game. The game's over. Once the ball crosses, once the runner scores, the game's over. So, but you can hit a ball as far as he did and walk off a game like that. Absolutely. Stand there and celebrate it, young man. Zach says Jose Bautista is my GOAT bat flip. In the moment when Jose Bautista did that in a playoff game, absolutely. Now, Dardar's went a little bit higher, but it didn't mean as much as Jose Bautista. Jose Bautista did that in a playoff game. He says, in Jay's words, a little lower, haha, I'm not Dardar. I'm not at Dardar for it. Yeah, exactly. Jay told him, it's okay to celebrate. It's just a little lower. Paul says, perfection. The game is over. Do whatever you want to walk it off. But top of the fifth, don't get crazy. Absolutely. And shame on the umpire for that, for getting on Jared Jones for that, making that moment about you instead of the kids celebrating a massive home run to end the game against Tennessee. Umpires like to make a lot of things about themselves, and in that moment he did. Let the kids celebrate. His run means nothing. Not at all. Game's over. Take it to once the run scores to win the game, there's nothing. What you gonna do? Throw him out the game? The game's over. We got Austin tuning in. What's up, buddy? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Sharon with 5 strikeouts on the day. I think he's at 2 2/3 right now, if I'm not mistaken. 5 strikeouts. They give up 1 run in the 4th. Ground ball. Best shortstop in the country defensively with a nice throw over to Yaman at first. 2 away. Also says time to talk basketball. I'll be there with you. I will be honest with you. The last few years, I haven't paid attention much to LSU basketball, but I look forward to getting into it more. Absolutely. Once we start getting some transfer news coming in, people can say, oh, they don't have nothing. They have no players on the team. They have things behind the scenes worked out. I have full faith in that. So, but yeah, I look forward to talking basketball, but see what we're going to do. I look forward to getting into it more, paying more attention to it, even talking about it. That's something I've never done. I've never actually sat and talked about basketball on a podcast or anything. So I look forward to that coming up. Morgan Wallen imitating the Bautista bat flip, hitting Bautista's wife. Absolutely. While she's holding the camera. Sharon with the big strikeout. Number 6 of the day. Last 6 outs come. He's dealing right now. That's the Sharon we've seen lately. And the fire coming off the mound is amazing. That's something you can't teach. The fire of a pitcher coming off the mound. That's a kid that will lay his life on the line for this program. people like him, Chris Stanfield, Jake Brown, Stephen Milam, go out every day and do what they can for this program. Austin says, same here. Can't do anything with no on the roster. Relax. You got to remind the people. Absolutely. I could promise you they got players, if not committed, already, on the roster and stuff like that. They're not just sitting there with nobody on the roster. There's still a few pieces to work out with the draft and things like that, but they do have things. I'm going to step away for real quick. I'm going to keep going loud. I'm going to mute and step away for a second. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Pearson leading off the fifth. Tigers looking for a little momentum here, a little sign of life, you could say. Chairs in the chat. Yeah, man. If you drink a lot of these, you got to make pit stop there for a second. Tiger girls tied up in the fifth. Runner on, nobody out. Pearson with a base hit. Had a boy. Got to get something jump started here. The Yaminator, Zach Nunez likes to say, coming up to bat. Oh, retired number 15, Skip Bertman. The man who invented baseball at LSU. Yaman with a 2-0 count. Paul says, need to get you a funnel, hack, 5-gallon bucket. I don't know, man. Yaman, backside, base hit. Here we go. Pearson moving to second. 2-1, nobody out. Braden Simpson scheduled to at bat to come to the plate. Does he come? Yes, he does. Braden Simpson up 2-1, nobody out. In the fifth, Gavin Lyons warming up in the bullpen for the Aggies. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Gavin Lyons threw Friday night against the Tigers. Let's see. Gavin Lyons did throw Friday night against the Tigers. 4 innings. Let's see. I'm sorry. Yeah, Gavin Lyons threw Friday night against LSU. Absolutely. So 2 on, nobody out. Braden Simpson up at the plate. Tigers looking to build on something here. We talked about this. Can you put back-to-back hits together to score runs? Now's where you would use a long ball. Ooh. Pitch on the outside. Black. Three wins after trailing by 5 runs. Tied for second most in Division I and most in the SEC. Another strike. 0-2 count. Need a productive at bat from Simpson right here. You would like a base hit, but do a job. Good take. 1-2 count. Good take. 2-2. 2 good takes right there to make the count even at 2-2. Stanfield on deck, then the top of the order to follow. Good. 3-2. Simpson lays off 3 sliders out the zone to bring the count to 3-2. Oh, he pops it up. Out of bag. Good. Ball gets out. Battling. Looked like maybe ball 4 there, but you can't chance it. You got to battle. Oh, another one. That's 2 close pitches. Kind of look like ball 4, but you can't blame Simpson for swinging at him. Fighting them off. That ball's moving onto the hands on the inside. Keep battling, young man. Let's go. Oh, what a strikeout. Massive strikeout there. But not over. 1 out, 2 on. Stanfield up at the plate. Look at the head pull. You're taught at a young age to keep your head on the ball. He's looking to the clouds as he swings over the ball. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change. See if the Tigers can get to the bullpen. The call of Baton Rouge has been made. Lady Tigers tied at 5-6, going for the sweep against Ole Miss. I also want to give a big shout out to LSU Gymnastics. Didn't come in first in the national championship, but so close. Runner up again at the national championship to Oklahoma by less than 1/10 of a point. Yeah, that's impressive. You'd love to win, absolutely. Second place, isn't nothing to frown at. Amazing season by the ladies. Zach, if you're still here, are you and David going live today after the game? Not sure if I remember if y'all said y'all were or not. Weston Moss, 4 1/3, 3 hits, 2 walks, 5 Ks. Not a bad performance by the Aggies Sunday starter. And they go to Gavin Lyons, who threw against LSU on Friday night. He went 2 1/3, gave up 1 run, 4 Ks against the Tigers. And first pitch is a strike, 89 to Chris Stanfield. Little funky delivery, sidearm action for Lions here. Oh, 2 count. 2 batters in a row have watched 2 strikes. Batting .288 with runners in scoring position. 139th in Division I. 1 for 11 on the weekend. That's not going to win you many games. And Chris Stanfield watches 3 straight strikes. Same spot, all 3 pitches, 3 strikes. So now what started as a promising inning comes down to 2 strikes and Stephen Milam at the plate. It's the same approach every game. Milam fouls the first one back. It's a big at bat by Milam right here. Big at bat. Two unproductive at bats with runners at first and second. Oh, and Milam takes inside strike. 0-2 count. Lions just came in and thrown 5 straight strikes. Milam sends one to left field. Fly out to left field. So after getting the first 2 batters on with nobody out, Tigers are unable to get anything done. And if that isn't how this season is going, nothing is. So we go to the 6th, trailing 5-0. Not looking good, not over, but typical LSU baseball as of late. I will say one thing. I see a lot of people, I'm just going to bring this up, a lot of people on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, say that this team doesn't have care. You are completely wrong. Are they producing like you want them to? No. Do they have the fire that you see on the field? No. Even they aren't happy with their production. But to say that they don't care, you cannot be more wrong. You can't tell me that a player doesn't care about losing what we are 5 straight SEC games right now. You tell me that the player don't care. He's just going out there and going with emotions. No, absolutely not. These players care. Their name is on their production. And to say that they don't care about that is wrong. No one's happy with the production. No one's happy with the scores. No one's happy with the errors, the lack of offensive presence. No one's happy with that. Even the players aren't happy with that. But to say they don't care is just wrong. They don't go out there every day just because they're at LSU, because they have to. They don't have to be there. They go out there because they care and they want to better themselves. They want to better the program. And that's caring. If you didn't care, you wouldn't put 7 runs up in the 7th inning last week against Ole Miss. Sheeran out for his 4th inning. He's at 43 pitches as of now. Top of the 6th. Facing Wilson. Ball nearly hits him. 1-1 count. Lady Tigers looking to take the lead in the 6th against Ole Miss. 1 on, 1 out. Good pitch. 97 and the hat flies off. That's when you know that you're whipping your body. Your hat flies off. The movement on Sheeran's ball is impressive. I think they said earlier something like 17 to 20 inches of movement. One, 2 count. And he gets the punch out. 7 strikeouts for Sheeran. I say I'd love to have him back, but the way he keeps pitching, I just don't see the possibility of it. Big right-hander that throws 97 with the movement of a ball. Someone's going to pay the kid. 11 batters faced, 7 Ks. Nasty 82-mile-an-hour slider. Misses the zone. Good pitch. 82 on the corner. Slider. Comparing him to Mason Miller of the San Diego Padres. That's big time. If you know who Mason Miller is, that's a major compliment. Another slider at 81. You about to get a 97 on the hands right here. No, another slider at 82 and gets an ugly swing on it. 8 strikeouts for Sheeran. Kid is dealing right now, keeping you at a 5-0 deficit. I know that sounds, not great, but to keep it at a 5-0 deficit right now is amazing. Like they just said, against one of the hottest offenses in the country, to do what he's doing right now is impressive. Slider. He's living with the slider right now. I'm sorry. He's on his 3rd inning pitch. His 4th inning of work. 3 total innings. It's going to be a tough, good play by Yaman to the flip to Sharon, and he gets the out. Oh, is he okay, though? Yeah. Might have turned the ankle a little bit right there. No, please not. Little limpage going on here. Good play by Yaman right there, though. Get the ball to Sharon. Yeah. He got there, but at what cost is the question. Oh, the Tigers score. Softball, 2 runs here. Go up 7-6. 7-5. Bottom of the 6th inning. I didn't get to see what happened. Just seen the run score. Let's see. Runner at first. Big ball off the wall for the Lady Tigers. Triple and score on an error throw to score 2. Same Lady Tigers who had an inside the park grand slam yesterday. And it wasn't no little league inside the park grand slam. Yes, the outfielder went for a dive, missed the ball. Ball rolls into the right field corner, inside the park grand slam. Lady Tigers are up 2, bottom of the 6th, looking to close the sweep out. Let's see who we got at the plate. We got Aaron Beatty, Curiel, and Brown to lead us off in the 6th. First pitch swinging, roll out, shortstop. Not good. Derek Curiel batting .350 on the year, 5 home runs, 39 RBIs, and the Lady Tigers get another run on a home run to go up 3. One-two count for Curiel. I'll say this. If you get a chance to meet Derek Curiel's dad, please do. The man is a great man. Talked to him yesterday. I've met him a couple times yesterday. I got to talk to him. Such a good man. Always happy, always smiling. You can see where Derek gets his, happiness from. Got a chance to meet a couple parents this weekend. Mr. Chance Brown, Jake Brown's dad, put on great tailgate Friday night that I got fortunate enough to be involved with a little bit and got to talk to him a little bit yesterday. Great man. Stephen Milan's parents, got to talk to them yesterday. Amazing parents to some great ball players at LSU. Derek Curiel with the walk. Bringing to the plate Mr. Jake Brown. Not only do I want Jake Brown to do something here, I love a home run here. Little pick-to-click winner. Foul ball. Oh, pop up. 2 down, 1 out. Two down, runner at first. Omar Cern at the plate. Hit by pitch. Get on base, young man. Get on base. 2 on, 2 out. Can the Tigers get a 2-out base hit to get something going here? Pitching mound visit by Mr. Jason Kelly, former LSU pitching coach, who left to become head coach at Washington, now back in the SEC as pitching coach for Texas A&M. He was Jay Johnson's first pitching coach at LSU. Oh, he's still there? Okay, he's good. I thought he went outside. I thought you went outside. Don't leave without telling me bye, okay?
I think I go outside.
I know. You can go back play your tab. I love you.
I love you.
Now, don't shut it. Leave it right there. Leave it open. Oh, 1 count. John Pearson. Take that, young man. Take it. We need base runners. Where's the Jordan twins when you need a hit by pitch? Two 1 count. 2-1 count right here. You got to sit middle of the plate and drive the ball here. And a ground ball to third base. Struggles continue with runners in scoring position. One hit on the weekend with runners in scoring position. One hit. It's not good baseball. Not at all. Zach Nunez said earlier that he's tired. I agree. From men's football, LSU football to men's basketball to baseball. It's just been a struggle. The women are doing better. Something to cheer for. But men's teams, rough year. It's not good to know what other teams in the SEC feel like. We're not used to baseball struggling like this. Not as an LSU baseball fan. It doesn't feel good. It's something I don't like experiencing. Sharing, still pumping 96, 53 pitches in. At the wall, and it's caught by Stanfield. Normal day, that ball's gone. On today, when the wind's blowing the way it is, long fly ball to left field. Friday night, that ball's out the stadium over the bleachers. Good pitch, slider. Sorrell turns on one, foul ball, 0-2 count. Check in on the Lady Tigers, see if they closed it out. Oh, big strikeout by Sharon right there. It's the second strikeout of Sorrell. That's big time. 9 strikeouts. Lady Tigers in the top of the 7th. 8-5. Going for the sweep. 4-inning pitch, 3 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and 9 Ks for Sharon. $98 at 58 pitches for Sharon. Plenty left in the tank with the run. Again, 98 on the black. Impressive stuff by Sharon. Definitely the best pitching performance we've seen on the weekend. I'm going with a slider here. Boom! 98 just off the plate. And he gets to pop up. A little trouble, little trouble, little trouble. Tanner Reeves, who comes in for Braden Simpson, gets the catch. And we're through 6.5. Sharon Dillon keeping the Tigers somewhat close, 5-0, but could be worse. All right, I'm sorry. We're back. Mr. Drunk J Johnson with the repost. Much appreciated, buddy. Much appreciated. He's got 1 on, 2 outs, so 1 count, still trailing 5-0. And Monster with a shot, but the wind's going to knock it down. Not today. 5-0 going to the 8th. Lady Tigers 2 out. 8-5 game, top of the 7th. And a ground ball will end the game. Lady Tigers sweep the Ole Miss Lady Rebels. As usual, though, Mississippi Bridge at a standstill. Doesn't matter what time of the day, what day you drive over that bridge, there's going to be traffic. I drive it every day. I know all about it. Looks like we have a pitching change. Mr. Santiago Garcia into the game. Big tip of the hat to Devin Sheeran. 4 1/3, 9, 1 run given up. Massive performance by the redshirt sophomore who missed the entire season last year with injury. Santiago Garcia, 15th appearance, 4.20 ERA, 25 Ks, 9 walks in 15 innings. He's been your best lefty on the pitching staff this year so far. Garcia with a 2-1 count here. 3-1. Three two. And he walks, the leadoff batter. As we've talked about many, many times, usually not good. Gavin Gergier warming up in the bullpen. The hammer. Get a swing in the dirt. 0-2 count here for Garcia. Checking. Yeah, he went. Yes, sir. Strikeout for Garcia. And curveball for strike one. Another curveball for strike two. And then a fastball drilled out the center field. The wind will knock it down. Derek Carrier with the catch. 2 outs. 1 on. After the leadoff walk, the back-to-back outs from Garcia. Curveball, strike one. Curveball definitely working for Garcia today. Yes, he went. Again, not a big fan of the home plate umpire not getting help on a check swing call. Did he go? He says he went. Get the help. That's what the guy's there for. And swing and a miss, strike 3. So after a leadoff wall, Garcia comes back to get 2 strikeouts and a fly out to put up a 0. Aaron Beatty, Curiel, and Brown do up for the Tigers in the 8th, still trailing 5-0. Getting out hit 6-3 on the day. 6 hits, 5 runs given up. That's what good teams can do. They can beat you with only 6 hits and score 5 runs. Negative fans on Twitter. We understand you're not happy with results. We understand that. But some of the things people say are just ridiculous.
Expert analysis you expect from the network is also available on the NFL Network, and as always, coverage will focus on the prospects. One of the comments Jay Johnson made last night about silver linings for his own bullpen work, he gave Curiel a whole bunch of credit, said, and we also got
new pitcher, A&M going to the closer who threw last night, Clayton Freshcorn. And Aaron Beatty leads off with a shot. Home run. Cade Aaron Beatty. 5-1. Texas A&M. Let's go check out who won Paul's Pick the Click for the day. I think Mr. Robbie Plaisance was one of them. Aaron Beatty with his 3rd Sunday in a row with a home run. Beatty bomb to get the Tigers on the board. Mr. Jarrett, Coyote Operator, with a Pick to Click win, as well as Mr. Robbie Plaisance with the pick of Cade Aaron Beatty. Jonathan Swanson also in there. So we got 3 people with a Cade Aaron Beatty pick for Pick to Click. The prize is Ethan Fry signed baseball card from Paul. Something like this right here. This is what the pick the click winner will be getting. Not this one, the one that Paul has, but this is what the pick the click winner will be receiving. Congratulations, guys. Best of luck to the drawing for it. I had to wait all the way to the 8th, but Tigers are on the board. And Curiel with a backside base hit. Don't want to backside base hit. That's Derek Curiel as a baseball player. How do you shift against Derek Curiel? If you watch any of his freshman season, most of his hits went backside. Why do you shift against him? I'm happy they do, but why? Jake Brown up 1-on, nobody out. Tigers trailing 5-1 in the 8th. Hard hit, but foul. Jake Brown. 0-2 count. Third baseman shifts over to the right side of the infield. Major shift against Jake Brown. And he goes down swinging. Tough weekend for Jake Brown. Difficult pitcher there in Fresh Corn, but tough weekend for Jake Brown. Keep swinging, young man. Keep swinging. Omar Cerna with the backside base hit. Derek Curiel will get to third with 1 out. Runners at first and third with 1 out. Can the Tigers put together quality at bats to make a comeback? That is multiple backside hits today for the Tigers. Something we really haven't seen much of. Can they make it pay off? John Pearson to the plate, trailing 5-1, 2-1, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Can we get our second hit of the weekend with runners in scoring position? And he falls behind 0-2, taking a strike and fouling off another. And Pearson goes down swinging. Same thing, different game. Runners at third, less than 2 outs. Failed to get the runner home. On a ground ball to second base, yes, you're still going to be out, but it's better than a strikeout. 2-on, 2 outs.
Two.
Wow, pitch. We'll score Derek Curiel from third base. Tigers cut the lead to 5-2. 2 outs. Runner at second. 1-2 count on Yeti Yaman. Bottom of the eighth. Can the Tigers get a hit here? 2 out. RBI single would be nice. Looks like the catcher got crossed up on that, but we'll take it. 5-2. And Eddie Yaman. Oh, no. He's hit by the pitch. They say he leaned into it. We'll see. It looks like he was turning. Did he throw his arm out there? They're going to check, but he threw the arm out. Doing what you need to do to get on base, but they're going to call it intentional hit by pitch, which will result in the third out. Yep. I know it looks intentional, but he's turning out the way. Call confirmed. Hit by pitch with intent. Eddie Yaman's out. We go to the ninth, trailing by 3. Top of the ninth, 5-2, Aggies lead. Looks like Gavin Guidry will be the pitcher on the mound for the Tigers. Just a side note, Trip Bueller on X posted that Devin Sharon is having his knee iced in the bullpen. You've seen that play at first base where he kind of landed awkwardly. Not sure of the severity of it or if anything of it, just something to note that he is icing that leg down. So we shall see. Guidry with the hammer to bring the count to 2-2. And another hammer for the strikeout. LSU is 1 for 11 with runners on base today. That is a 0.91 average. The hammer is definitely working today. Guidry gets ahead 0-2. And another hammer for the strikeout. 2 Ks for Guidry in the ninth. Two down, top of the ninth. Tigers trailing 5-2. One-two count on Gavin Grahovic. Gavin Guidry pitching, top of the ninth. Tigers trailing 5-2. Ground ball to Milam. I'm sorry, Reeves in the hole with the throw. Off the bag. I would guess that's a hit, but that's a play that's got to be made.
Shielded from being able to see the ball, but Reeves just tugs that throw. The Aggies stays alive. You never want to make an error, but certainly not to keep it ring alive for Caden Sorrell. Difficult to one too much heavy distribution quickly. The holdback is Sorrell. He decided to struck out twice today. They followed his first time up. It's actually interesting. Jackson.
Caden Sorrell at the plate. 1 on, 2 out. That's interference. Yeah, he was leaning over the plate there. That's catcher interference. I mean, batter interference. Has to be. Of course, the umpire don't see it. They don't ever see it. He's leaning over the plate, though. Absolutely. He's on the plate. But it has to have contact. You don't have to have contact. He's in the way. You got to make that call. He's leaning over the plate on a steal.
Season they're over 330 with runners on. 344 came up with the bases loaded. Kobe was just sort of on base at the ball. Just get on the roll where they seem to be in that mode right now where every opportunity you give them, they take advantage of it.
2 on, 2 outs. Gavin Guidry on the mound. 5-2 game. Chris Hakopian at the plate. He's been dangerous all weekend. Two close pitches, both called balls, 2-0 count. Three-0 count. Very frustrated Jay Johnson in the dugout. Strike at 3-0 count. Make it 3-1. Foul ball. Brings the count full. Runners will be in motion. 2 outs.
Much of this great streak A&M is on has been because of these types of situations and the ability to come through in extend the lead.
And the pitch. Pop him up. Can Jake Brown make the play? He diving attempt. Can't get to it. Great effort by Jake Brown to get there. Just couldn't make the catch. Now let's see how that affects this at bat. Hell of a play. Hell of an effort by Jake Brown on this play. Definitely wind-aided ball right there. Here we go. 3-2 count and the pitch. Fly ball center field. Gurriel makes the catch. Tigers get out of it, trailing 5-2, going to the bottom of the ninth. Can they make a comeback? Reeves, Stanfield, Milam up to bat. Scheduled up to bat. Do we see maybe a Dardar pitch hit? Or maybe someone else trailing by 3?
Fellas, you're looking at Oba Femi, a former three-time SEC shot put champion from Alabama. He gets Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania 42. Countdown to WrestleMania follows right after our game. It's like you should let this ain't up. In the jersey, shot put champion Alabama. Brock Lesnar. We go bottom nine here.
Tanner Reeves will take in the bat. Trailing by 3. Get on base, young man. Get on base. Base hit up the middle. No, in the shift. Good play. Ground out. And the shift works so well against LSU. One down, bottom of the ninth. Mason Braun will pitch hit for Chris Stanfield.
Mason Braun is pitch hitting. First base, recently the Tigers. We saw him there during the couple of games in the series. 1-1.
Mason Braun, 1-2 count. 2-2.
Center field, Sorrell comes in and
Fly ball center field, 2 down.
pretty remarkable that he showed up at the College Station a couple weeks ago. Not really sure what we're going to see from the Aggies. Were they as good as Texas? Was the offense as good as the numbers indicated? Could they pitch enough to play with the best teams in the country? And now here we are. For you and I, we've seen 5 games forward, we've seen 3 games in a row.
Stephen Milam, last chance for the Tigers. He will get a base hit. Tigers aren't dead yet. Down 3, 1 on. Cade Aaron Beatty up to bat.
Second row up there in the bleachers. This one's going to hurt his ability to get off the field here. Immediately now. 2 down ahead of LIB. 0-1. Get it to 3 on that 9-1. It's their best hitter. Their best player.
Cade Aaron Beatty, 0-2 count. Tigers down to their last strike. Ooh. That's a good take. Close pitch, good take. And Beatty swings and misses. Tigers lose 5-2. Tigers were swept for the second weekend in a row. And things just became a lot more difficult. But if you joined us, I appreciate it. I really do. Tried to bring a little different luck, didn't work, but we got some interaction watching the game. I'll probably go live again like Wednesday or something with a show, but until then, like this video, follow me on X, TigerJoker84, Purple and Gold Talk 1, on Instagram, TigerJoker84. And even though, it's not great, it's always go Tigers.